uniquely mine. Every first and every last, all of the future, the present, and even the past. I am a wave, a rise and a fall, a singular drop in the ocean connected to all. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. There is a love song of taking and giving, a singing and dancing in rhythm with all that is living. It's breathing out and breathing in, a life that is taken and granted again and again. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our daily sit. It's so wonderful to see your faces, some of you, and your names. Welcome. And I'm Jessica, and I'm here sitting in for Rabbi David, who's on the road. And I am so happy to open this space, this Romemu space that we're here on Zoom and streaming other places. And thank you to Anna for holding the space for us logistically and keeping us safe to do our afternoon check-in with ourselves. So I'm going to ring the bell and start our 18-minute sit in just a moment. And I just want to talk a little bit about this week's Parsha and the fact that I was thinking about it and working on it and reading it, and I was having some trouble, as I think a lot of people do. I was listening to this beautiful talk by Shai Held, who was saying that many times people's eyes glaze over this time of the year, this Parsha, because there's so many rules and regulations and people are overwhelmed by that. But it really is about creating order from chaos, and this particular Parsha and Leviticus 3. And there's this sense of this burnt offering, and there are many guidelines to offering a burnt offering correctly. And one of them is to bring an animal who is unblemished, to lay a hand on his head, a male animal that's unblemished. And then I read that line, bring your sacrifice unblemished before the Lord. And I thought, well, we sacrifice every day. We bring our work and our life in front of our higher power, our divine source. And I remembered that one of my teachers, my Buddhist teachers, Joko Beck, was teaching us at one point about this idea of bringing unblemished sacrifices before our divinity. And she taught about how Beethoven's last piece that he wrote was called "Before Your Throne I Come with This," and it was just his burnt offering to God. And as he knew it would be his last piece of music. So I'm thinking a lot about that today as I approach my sit today, of what I want to offer, what my sacrifice is today, and how it can be unblemished by my own fears, my own guilt, my own holding, and to really offer it up with kind of pleasure and grace and peace. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to bring that into the meditation as we go. But let's now begin, and you can close your eyes if you like once you hear the bell, or you can sit with your eyes slightly open with a soft focus. And I'll offer a very soft and optional introduction. You may be a very practiced meditator, or this may be new to you. You can listen to my words or just let them float over you as you move into your own sit. The question that I offer to you to contemplate today is, what is your burnt offering that you're offering unblemished to your divine source? Before your throne I come with this. And just allow the breath to fall in and release out. Your body knows how to breathe. The only difficulty is when we get in the way of this very easy, natural process. Feeling your spine long, from the base of your spine through to the base of your skull. Like a string of pearls, each vertebrae separated by muscle and air, breath, flowing up and down the spine easily. The shoulders coming off of the spine like two wings of a bird and moving away from your shoulders, creating more space. Allowing the breath to flow into the torso, stretching all sides of the torso, up, down, left, right, front, back, open as the breath flows in. And let all the sides gently, easily, naturally contract as the breath releases out. Feel that small pause between breaths, and then welcome a brand new breath, filling up your torso, and then gently releasing the breath out, feeling that small pause between breaths. As a way to warm up your relationship to your breath today, if you choose, you can practice taking just slightly longer exhales than inhales, allowing the nervous system to just release a little bit more. You can also let the inhale come in through the nose and release the exhale through the mouth. If you'd like to, you can rest your upper teeth on your lower lip so the air comes out on a soft F sound, a soft just a few deep breaths like this, or in any way that you want to, welcoming this time where you're just going to be with your breath. You can feel your seat on the chair or the floor, wherever you're seated, your feet resting wherever they're resting, connected to whatever they're connected to, and let your whole body breathe. If you feel any pain in your neck, you can think of elongating it by shooting warm or cool bubbly water in a diagonal through the thick of the neck, coming in at the center of your collarbone and whooshing out in a diagonal through the base of your skull. Just feeling the neck gently, easily lengthening. Chin is dropped, jaw is released, and every muscle is gently hanging off of the strong T of your shoulders and your spine. Muscles can rest back into the spine. Everything easy. I'll come back to you a little bit later in the sit, but just enjoy this relationship with your breath, with your body, and with your offering. If you find your mind skipping around like a little puppy, you can gently bring it back to the breath. Gently drop your chin, release your jaw. Feel the length of your spine from the base of your skull all the way down to the base of your spine. Feel the breath easily and effortlessly flowing in and out. Aware of that small pause between breaths. And as we contemplate our offering to ourselves, to the divine, just want to offer a couple more thoughts. One is that as we let go of certainty and embrace the unknown, which is what sitting often requires of us, to just let go of what we know and be with whatever is. See if you can cultivate a little curiosity about the breath, about this sense of offering. And when things arise, see if you can greet them with a curious heart. And if it becomes difficult, you can just let the phrase, just for this moment, just for this moment. An 18-minute sit is a string of moments, gently falling one from the other. See if you can stay curious about each moment and each breath. And just release back into stillness. In the last couple of minutes of our sit today, see if you can release back just a little bit more, feeling the release of your breath as it goes out, feeding in a few deeper breaths, a little bit longer exhales. Perhaps breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, offering just a gentle sigh. And as you release back, just feel a certain cherishing of whatever you are offering to your source. Whatever sacrifice you're making in your life, in the world, to honor it as an unblemished offering to the divine. And really enjoy these last few moments of silence and stillness. You are the order in the middle of a chaotic world. Allow your eyes to gently float open if they're not open already, welcoming the light back in. And Anna's going to take us out with that beautiful song. And I'm very grateful to you all
each life, each spark,
for spending this daily sit with me. You can just let the song rush over you for the next couple of minutes.
This voice,
thank you so much.
This energy, I just opened my eyes, it was granted to me. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. Every first and every last, all of the future, the present, and even the past. I am a wave, a rise and a fall, a singular drop in the ocean connected to all. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. Given this space, given this time, given to all, uniquely mine. There is a love song of taking and giving, a singing and dancing in rhythm with all that is living. It's breathing out and breathing in, a life that is taken and granted